Thank you, Matt. I'm pleased to be here with other members of the community to speak in support of preserving the 21 only after 10 o'clock ordinance. I've worked at the University of Iowa and lived in this community for 24 years. This is a great town and a great university. Now, the issue that we're addressing today goes way beyond students. You may know that only about 20% of the public intoxication arrests in the community are University of Iowa students. That said, the university has too many students who drink too many drinks on too many occasions and put their health, safety, and successes as students at risk. That's my responsibility. Now, don't get me wrong, we have some tremendous students at the university, and I'm fortunate to be able to work with them every day. I also work with some students who've made some pretty serious mistakes, and in the vast majority of cases, those mistakes involve alcohol. Of course, anyone in my position deals with students who've made mistakes involving alcohol. That's part of the job. Here's the thing, though. Our situation at the University of Iowa is not just normal college behavior. Alcohol certainly plays a part in the experiences of many college students, but not to the extent and not in the way it plays a part in some of our students' experiences. As I say, alcohol is a common part of college students' experience. Nationally, something like 63% of students will report having had at least one drink in the past 30 days. The comparable number for the University of Iowa students is 85%. Now that's higher. Maybe it's not a dramatic difference, but where we see the real difference is in the intensity of our students drinking. Twice as many of our students report binge drinking as on the average campus. That's 70% on our campus, 33% nationally. Our students' typical drinking episode includes 2.5 more drinks than on the average campus. And our students' estimated blood alcohol level after a typical drinking episode is 1.5 times the national average. So more of our students drink than on the average campus, but more strikingly to me, they drink in riskier ways. And this drinking leads directly to harmful consequences for our students. And that happens again at much higher rates than on other campuses. Our students, for instance, are 1.4 times as likely to report causing physical injury to another person and 1.6 times as likely to report being physically injured due to alcohol than a student on the average campus. They're also 1.5 times as likely to report doing something they regretted while drinking and 1.7 times as likely to report forgetting where they were. My point is, the alcohol use that we see at the University of Iowa is not normal. It's not normal to routinely drink until passing out. It's not normal to drink until vomiting, or to have no memory of what happened the night before. It's not normal to be drunk 2 or 3 nights a week every week. We're not talking about college students having a couple of beers here. We're talking about students drinking an average of 7.5 drinks. So there are a lot of reasons that our alcohol situation is so much worse than on the typical campus. One, and a very important one, is that alcohol is so readily available, so close to campus, for students who are legally able to drink or not legally able to drink. I want to go back to saying that we have great students here. We have 30,000 students, and you can bet that the drinking problem isn't part of most of their lives. Most of our students are going to graduate, they're going to go out into the community, and they're going to be leaders in their communities. And that's what we all want the university to be known for, not for its party atmosphere. I don't think anyone in our community really wants Iowa City to be known across the region as a great place to go and get drunk either. That's not who we are, but it is what we look like to an awful lot of people. So requiring people to be of legal age to be in a bar after 10 o'clock is one very, very good way to move alcohol use on our campus and in our community closer to normal. That's why I'm joining with the other members of the community you've heard from, and many more, in asking the community to vote no to preserve the 21 after 10 o'clock ordinance.